Hey everybody, it's Anthony from ComicsEatingUp.net. I'm doing Anthony's pickups for May 22nd, 2020. These are books that I got in this week. I got a really nice couple of orders in, and I'm happy to show them off. I got some toys, some comics, and some real key issues, some hard-to-find pre-code horror books, and some Kickstarters. So let's check out what I got out this week. So let's start off with some toys I got. I had a nice order come in from Big Bad Toy Store. Huge fan of horror. I think a lot of you guys know that if you're a regular follower on Comics Eating Up or watch these videos. I am a huge horror fan. And so I ordered some horror and horror-related toys. First up is this sweet Dracula. It's the San Diego Comic-Con 2019 exclusive Dracula. It's this nice kind of weird sherbet cover. I'm going to push that over there so you guys can check it out. It was just something really cool. I actually didn't go looking for that, but I found it, and they had a couple other ones that I need to order now. But I had kind of hit my limit for toys for that day on things I was going to order. Also, I talk about it a lot. I'm a big Misfits fan. Love the Misfits. Pretty much any incarnation of them. So I saw, and also a big fan of The Fiend. Have a ton of Fiend action figures, so I did get this set of Walk Among Us colored action figures. Again, I'll push these over here so you can get a better look at them. It was something I just couldn't pass up. I've got pretty much every Fiend that they've put out so far from Super 7 and Funko, so I couldn't pass these reaction figures up. And to go along with it, got the glow-in-the-dark Jerry Only. Again, also picked up a Friday the 13th Part 5 Jason. I have that hanging on the wall. We'll get a picture of it to show you. I got that from a local comic shop that's delivering. Thank you, Third Eye Comics, for delivering comics and toys during the lockdown. So it's been really cool. So I also backed and I posted on the Comics Eating Up about the Steak Kickstarter. This was the one done by Derek Chu. This is a print pack that came with stickers and a thank you card and all that. But the reason I got it was for the comics. So Steak is coming out from Scout Comics, but they did a Women of Comics series of covers, and one of the big draws was this Peach Momoko cover. But so this is the Peach Momoko Steak #1 Kickstarter edition. You got this for backing any of the tiers. It was pretty cool. In fact, I got 2 of them. So, and then also as part of the early thing, you got this cover. So, and since I backed it twice, the Carla Cohen cover. So the Carla Cohen cover was the one that I backed, and I was happy to get it. And also got the regular Kickstarter cover. I think this was the actual one that was like the freebie. The other 4 were for hitting the fulfillment goals, for hitting a certain amount of money. So that was cool. David got those out to me really quick. I was happy to get those in. He got them just really quick. My big purchase of this week is I got a really nice delivery in. First up is Strange Adventures number 190. This is the first appearance of Animal Man in costume. It was something one of my local shops had for sale for a while, but they had it way overpriced. For the grade that it was in, actually the one they had there, the cover was detached, and he was asking like near mint prices for it, so I passed on that, but I found one online. Blind Adam had it in his Hidden Gems, and I was like, that's kismet. I had been looking at it at a local shop for a while, and said, now's the time to grab it, since I'd seen it, somebody else talk about it. One of the Grail books I've been wanting for a while is Avengers 57, first appearance of Vision. This is a nice fine cover, or fine copy. Not the greatest condition, but it's one of those books I always wanted. I found one at a good price, and I snapped it up. Getting into some more of the exciting books. Slabs. First up is New Avengers number 23. Now, this is actually the Baltimore Comic-Con variant. Now, they didn't say this was the Comic-Con, and nowhere on the book itself does it say it's the the Baltimore Comic-Con variant, but it in fact is. I think it's listed on the CGC label as a black and white cover, but it's more than just a black and white cover. It's actually a con exclusive, and it's just not something that you see very often. I had this on my cheap Slabs post on Comics Eating Up, and it was one of those books that I ended up having to just buy for myself. I couldn't take it anymore, and I bought it for myself. So I think I paid $18 total to get the book in. It wasn't bad at all. Couldn't pass it up for that price. Another book on my recent Grail hunt is Marvel Premieres number 28. This is the first appearance of the Legion of Monsters. So it's a CGC 9.2. I couldn't pass it up at the price that I got it at. It's one of those books that with Disney Plus and all the streaming services and Marvel moving for a big push for this, I had to grab it. Great book. And the last book I got in is another Grail for me. Big pre-code horror fan. I mentioned being a horror fan in general, so pre-code horror books, which are just popping in general. It's just something that I've been collecting for a while now, and I've just really been sharing my love, but I've been getting better and better books, is Tomb of Terror number 9. This is a CGC 4.5. This is one of those books that I will take in any grade that I can get because, they're just hard to find. Love Harvey horror books. For me to grab a Tomb of Terror book in general. I've got a couple of them now. I think I've shown them off in my pickup videos before. It's just something I gotta get. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you get a chance, subscribe to the channel. Leave a like, leave a comment down in the comment section. Have a good one. Stay safe.